He has bypassed the Cabinet Office, really, with whom he's been in dispute about what should be handed over. Now, he's written a second letter, actually, within 24 hours to Baroness Hallett, who's chairing the COVID inquiry, saying, I'm sending your inquiry all unredacted WhatsApps that I provided to the Cabinet Office. And he's said in a letter to Baroness Hallett, commenting really on the government's decision to go to court, he said, the government yesterday decided to take legal action. It was not my decision to do so. While I understand the government's position, I'm not willing to let my material become a test case for others when I'm perfectly content for the inquiry to see it. Now, in relation to something we've heard about the last couple of days, the complaint the Cabinet Office made about him only handing over material from May 2021, he has pointed out, of course, that there was a security breach. His mobile phone previously, the number was leaked and he had to change phones. He was advised, he said, not to reopen or switch on the phone again. Well, he's talking to the Cabinet Office, he says, about doing that. And he says to Baroness Hallett, I'd like to do the same with any material maybe on an old phone, which I've previously been told I can no longer access safely. That's what he was told by security chiefs, he says. And Mr. Johnson says he's hoping to send everything. The government is pursuing its inquiry, its legal battle. Some top Tories think it's a mistake, it's ill-advised. Sir Robert Buckland said today it was a fool's errand. It's reported tonight in the newspaper that the government is considering a further legal move to try and restrict access to all its WhatsApps and notebooks and so on if it loses the court case. But we're a little way off that yet. The government has launched what's called a judicial review, but it'll probably be a week or two before we hear the results of that. So the row goes on between the government and the inquiry, and of course the clash between Mr. Johnson and Mr. Sunak.